Hey guys, I'm Jeff Thomason and welcome to this week's episode of Predator Pursuit. This week, we're headed out to my deer lease to do a little predator and hog control. You know, we've always had a huge problem with hogs out here at our deer lease. I mean, they're on every trail cam every time the feeders go off, but this year we've noticed a whole lot of predators showing up. Coyotes, bobcats, fox, I mean, we've got them all. So we decided to kind of shift things up a little bit and really focus on these predators. Right over there. Can you believe that, son? No way. It got kind of windy and I was like, man, I don't know if they're hearing me. I'm gonna wake them up. Shout out to MFK on this one. Literally just got this Fox Pro in. Got all the MFK sounds on it and started playing table scraps. MFK table scraps. It wasn't 30 seconds. He popped up out of that. I knew they were in that draw. He tried to circle all the way and I can't believe he didn't just keep on going. But when he calmed down, he messed up and went back, and I told Dustin, I was like, he's got a long ways to go before he gets away. I'll kill him running if I have to. But he just eased around and I knew he was comfortable. I didn't want to take a running shot and force it. And we just waited him out and howled and he stopped and dropped him. First kill, man, first kill of the year. That's the way to start the season. It's early October. He liked what he heard on that one, so heck yeah, let's go look at him. Woo. That's a big coyote. Nice. Tell you what, it's like Dustin was saying a while ago, it's the first coyote of the season for us, man. We decided, you know, it's early October, it's time to get out, we're gonna knock the rust off, and man, this is only the second stand. First stand we made, we didn't see anything, and I mean, literally this coyote when it first showed up was probably right here and popped up, and when you look back this way, it's hard to see where we were sitting, so we made a good choice picking that spot right there for sure. But I thought that was gonna be a big male, but she turned out to be a big female. It's good to get that one get that one knocked off the board early in the season, and I'm ready to go get some more, man. That was fun. It's a big coyote. Well, while we were out hunting predators, I actually got a call from the landowner, and he had a special request for us. I got a text message today from the ranch owner here, and he sent me a picture on this trail camera. And he said, please kill this sorry sucker. He's eating all my protein and running off all my deer. Hopefully he shows up. He was here all night last night. It's just real thick. It's gonna be hard to get footage. But we're gonna try to help him out. These coyotes don't run us off first. Right here. He's at that other feeder. You good? Oof. Well, Mr. John, you're welcome. That was that picture yesterday on Tacticam. Was it 7:35? 7:35 on the money. That is a big old rank boar right there, buddy. Man, that's a big old nasty hog. He's been, ain't no telling how much money and protein that sucker's been eating, but just a big old, I mean, that's what we call him when we call him rank. I mean, this thing's rank. You can smell him, long hair. Talk about those shields all the time, but like a rock. Just big old tough animals. Man, that was good. I'm glad we did that for John. He was wanting him gone, and we got it done. That was awesome. Let's get him out of here. We've been driving around the lease and we've actually seen quite a few hogs, but the wind is super calm and it's just been really tough to get a good stalk to work out so far. But we're gonna keep after them and see if we can make it happen. Single. Luckily we've got a pump jack over here making some noise. It's helping us out. I saw something else walk back there. Boy, he fought him off. I just don't have a shot. There's too much brush back there. I know there were 3 in there. I can only see 1 right now. I don't know if it's gonna get any better if we move. I know if we go left, it will. And here's a big one right. Here comes the other one. No, he's going the other way. Yeah, buddy. It's like 11 o'clock at night. And as we were watching this one, two more came around and basically just kind of fought him a little bit and ran him off. And we're in a bad spot, too much brush and whatever, but I knew I could hear a hog, and I was like, man, where is that sucker? And I turned, and he was standing here at like 30 yards. There's an old oil tank back there that, you know, was kind of behind him, so I couldn't take the shot. So we've been here for like 20 minutes probably messing with these hogs. But this one, when he came out, he ran. I think that one spooked him again, and he came running out, and I dropped him. That one never knew what happened. Just kind of jogged off and went right back over to the feeder. Nice, that's a double. Yeah, look at that. That sucker's actually got some pretty good teeth sticking out on him, don't he? For his size, man, he's got some good teeth on him. And look at that, solid white feet. All four of his feet. He got wide hooves on all four of them. Shoot, that's a good one right there. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you. Let's go look at this second one. Yeah, you can tell this is just a little bit of the lane we had to work with. I mean, there was no shooting through this stuff, that's for sure. That's another good one, man. Both just good sized boars. It's a little darker. That's what we're typically used to seeing. Look at that. Yeah, he's got some decent cutters on him too. He was the mean one. That's what I said when we walked up. We actually saw him coming from all back into that brush and came in and ran that other one off. That other one didn't want nothing to do with him. He squealed a little bit, and he was gone. There was a third one that we never did get a good look at. I don't know what he was doing, but well, I'm telling you, it took us a while to get him killed. I mean, we could have walked in and killed him pretty easy, but we were trying to get some really good footage. I'm running that Thermion 2, that's the LRF Pro. I was in here, I was arranging them, and you know, every once in a while I'd hit brush, but at one point we were 30 yards from these guys, and we were having a hard time, me and Dustin both having him on good footage, so it took a little time. We were able to get it done. I scouted this out a couple weeks ago when I was in here. Basically a food plot for deer. There's a feeder and a stand over here. I'm telling you guys, if you have feeders and stuff on your place, call next to them, because these predators know there's always rabbits and birds and everything, so they're always right around these feeders. We'll see what happens. There will show you exactly how quick this can happen. I mean, the thing that saved us on that one 100% was that decoy. Because when I looked at him, he was walking and he was locked right on that sucker. but luckily he stayed on it. I was able to just turn, I mean, just as easy as I could. He finally, when he stopped, he looked right at us. I was like, oh, we're done. So went ahead and took him. I know it was short, but we didn't have much of a choice there. So it's hard to beat daytime coyotes. Let's go look at him. That's a pretty big coyote right there. I tell you, like I said earlier, it's early October, so these coyotes are just now starting to get furred up. They're actually up and moving. I think this little cold front's got them out hunting and looking, but this one's that's an old female. When I first saw her, she wasn't far from here. She popped out just, I mean, caught us completely off guard on this one, I'm not gonna lie, but we were about to give up and turn around, and I just like, I was not expecting there to be a coyote in the middle of the field like that. And sure enough, man, that's just how they do it sometimes. That's what keeps it interesting, you know? I mean, you never know where they're gonna come from. I mean, it didn't give me the best shot. Like I said, when she came in, she was real far to my right, and I had to lean over and shoot, so I didn't hit her. We always like to aim high shoulder. I'm shooting this Mossberg 22-250 with 55 grain VMAX, and typically, man, I anchor them. And this one, I hit her a little bit higher than I wanted to, but that was the only shot we had. She had busted us and she was gone. So I didn't have a choice. I had to get what I could get. So our main purpose for this lease is obviously deer, and the landowners, you know, they hate the coyotes, they hate the hogs, and there's no better way to make good friends with these ranchers and farmers than to go in and shoot these invasive species and the predators. And it's a great time. We go in the off season. Here in Texas, we don't have any kind of seasons or limit on the predators or the hogs. So, you know, all in all, it's great for us. We get to go out any time of year, shoot as many as we want. Another great week here at the Deer Lease. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. We'll see you again next week.